Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful Libras. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Today is the 17th. Happy Tuesday, by the way. I hope you're having a great day so far. I know that you are, because that's the intention you set when you got up today, right? What do we know about our wonderful Libras besides the fact that your duality is masculine, meaning, in short, you're a giver, right? So you got to be aware of takers, people around you who are just take until there's nothing left, right? So the way that you prevent that is balancing out your own energy. By the way, your symbols are the scales, right? So balancing out your own energy and tapping into your divine feminine energy, right? Making sure that you nurture yourself. You know, make sure you're giving yourself the same nurturing that you're giving to everybody else, right? Setting those healthy boundaries. At your highest frequency, you look like you are a very romantic person. You are very charming. You're a great listener. You're fair-minded. You're socially inclined. You all are gracious, diplomatic, very cooperative. You're understanding. You're idealist, right? But when you get around people who are just drawn to drama, right? And even as diplomatic as you all are, and the fact that you all don't really like drama, it can cause you to become indecisive, unreliable, almost superficial, manipulative, and lazy, right? So to prevent that, again, tapping into your divine feminine, making sure you nurture yourself, making sure you set healthy boundaries, okay? Let's talk about getting your heart chakra aligned for those of you who may experience vibrating at a low frequency when you're in the company of people who are just out of balance themselves, right? So your heart chakra really is all about being connected with yourself, as well as cultivating joy, self-love, and compassion for you, first and foremost, Libras, right? And also we're going to be talking about the number 17. And so some of the things that you can do to really tap into your divine feminine energy for yourself, and really balance things out, because you're divine masculine by nature. It doesn't matter if you identify as a man or woman, but to balance things out, sometimes meditation is going to help you. Meditation, I strongly advise meditation, especially visualization meditation is awesome. Visualizing yourself on the other side of a bunch of drama, visualizing yourself, you know, being removed from situations where it's kind of chaotic and distracting. Also your crystals, you know, you can get some rose crystals, emerald, green tourmaline, jade, green calcite, green kyanite, peridot. Those are some of the crystals that resonate with the heart chakra. Also, when we talk about like essential oils and things like that, you can also get, hold on, let me see something for a second, because I have a lot of essential oils here. This rose quartz is excellent. Make sure you charge it up, you know, under the full moon night, or even remove some stale energy under the sunlight. You can ground your crystals and gemstones. You can sage your crystals and gemstones. You can make sure you purify them with water. There's so many different things you can do to recharge your crystals. Like I said, grounding is one. Let me see something. I want to say I have lavender. Yeah, I do have lavender. Because this is one of the essential oils, lavender essential oils. You can get rose essential oil, lemon balm. I think I have lemon somewhere. Anyway, but you can get lemon balm. Another one is bergamot. I don't think I have any bergamot. I have a lot of things, but I'm trying to look and see if I have any bergamot. I don't think anyway, there's a lot of essential oils that you can get, and certainly, you know, the internet is a great way to kind of sort of look up some of the things that you can do to kind of balance out those energies. But I just wanted to kind of give you a quick snapshot. All right, let's get into your reading. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my Libras as it relates to all areas of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, also in areas of money and wealth, also in areas of creativity and emotions, and also in areas of spirituality and where they need to take action. What information do we have for my wonderful Libras? Yes, Libras. Yes, yes, and yes. Powerful air sign. Very smart, very powerful, and very intellectual. Very powerful and intellectual. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm glad I ran down some of the things that you can do to balance out those energies, because there's absolutely a toxic relationships that needs to end, that needs to die, so that something beautiful in you can be reborn, okay? There should be no fear attached to removing yourself from toxic people, from toxic energy. Seriously. This is the devil card, right? This is again associated with fear, it's associated with doubt, it's associated with toxicity, right? Somebody could have even been fixated on you, but there should be no fear. Again, tapping into, this is the Magician card. Matter of fact, the relationship probably already broke up, right? Because when I say broke, the relationship probably already ended, because Mercury is stationed direct now. But when it was retrograde, a lot of relationships were ending. Yes. Relationship over. Over. Died. A new you was reborn. Yes. Your intuition was spot on, Libra, about that person. Spot on. You know, there was a long and arduous road that you were on. That relationship, you were going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth with that person. But you gained a lot of wisdom, right? And so you got your power back. Your solar plexus chakras are now aligned. Your personal identity, is no longer challenged, right? Your healing is coming very quickly, right? Because you're like, how somebody's in a relationship, in an unhealthy relationship, and you're already healing while you're in that relationship. It's just a matter of the relationship just needs to be over. Yes, that's what this is right here. That's exactly what this is. So yeah, it's not like you don't love the person. It's just like you're just doing what's best for you. Again, tap into your divine feminine energy. Yes. That relationship needing to end was long overdue. Long overdue. Yes. I am so glad that you all are doing what's best for you, Libras. Like I said, very powerful, very intellectual people. That relationship was just draining. It just was. That relationship was flat out draining. Had you like this. Yep. See that bird? That bird said, don't you want to be free? Freedom. And all these other birds were like, you know what? We tried to talk to Libra for the longest time to get them to get out of that relationship, that draining, toxic relationship, right? And the one bird stuck around and said, don't you want to be free? Don't you want to be free? Seeing that that's people representing the people around you, that's like, listen, we tried to talk to you. Finally, you decided, I'm out. I'm gone. I'm going to choose my peace over chaos and confusion, right? So you're not looking back. You're disappointed, but you're not looking back. Disappointing that you had to make that decision, but you're not looking back, right? And look at this. Wheel of Fortune in your favor. Good karma in your favor, because you weren't the one that did wrong in the relationship. They did. Your intuition is on 1,000. All kinds of information is being downloaded to you, right? So quick decisions are being made. You're having major breakthroughs, one breakthrough after another. One breakthrough after another is happening for you. And guess what? Work perfect synergy for you. This is amazing for you, Libra. I'm telling you, this is amazing for you because, like I said, you did everything right in this relationship, right? And even during the time, it's amazing how when you're in toxic relationships and the person is contaminating you, like for instance, somebody could have said, if you ask them if they were cheating on you, they come back and say, you must have been cheating on me, trying to deflect and project, just flat out straight up craziness, right? Libra, but this is what was happening in this particular situation. Like this person is like playing all these gaslighting games. A lot of it was rooted in jealousy and just a bunch of deceit, but it was rooted really in fear, because your star is rising, steadily rising. People are saying all these wonderful things about you, and they are not progressing. They weren't progressing as quickly as you were maybe in their career or other parts of their lives. And so it really was rooted in jealousy and fear and almost even competition, right? And so, hey, but you've been putting out that good energy. You can't help it if you're a dynamic, smart person, very intelligent. And so work for you is going very, very well. Very well. And like I said, expect everything else in your life to go very well too, because you've been putting out that good karma. And so this is what you're getting. This is what you're getting back. All this good energy. But like I said, because you had to let some relationships go, this is time for you now to really work on your heart chakra to make sure you nurture yourself, right? Relationship is over, and you may be glad that the relationship is over to some degree. You're glad that the drama has stopped. You're not necessarily happy the way that that the person couldn't get themselves together. And so this is really all about, again, getting your heart chakra realigned. And so what that looks like is just, again, heart chakra is really about being connected with yourself, right? Cultivating joy, self-love, and compassion. And the way to do that is through meditation, grabbing your crystals and gemstones, and also your essential oils, burning them possibly in a diffuser, kind of like that. And tapping into your divine feminine energy, because you deserve the best, Libra, not the drama. You don't deserve drama, right? You try to be as diplomatic as possible in this particular situation. In this particular scenario, you really, really try to be as diplomatic as possible. But how much are you supposed to take? Seriously, you're not a doormat, right? So yeah. So when we talk about the number 17, Libra in particular, the number 17 is also associated with the number 8. 1 plus 7 is 8, right? In numerology. So we know that's the root number in numerology, not mathematics. But it's also associated with the letter Q, right? As in question. Like I said, how much longer were you supposed to be a doormat? That's the question, right? That's your question for today. Also, number 8, like the number 17, since today is the 17th, that's why I want to talk about the 17, really, really means that you will leave behind a legacy. Legacy to your family, legacy to your community, or to the greater world at large. So you don't have time to be mixed up in unhealthy, toxic relationships, especially when this is about you building legacy, right? Q's are honest. And we're talking about the letter Q in the Pythagorean system that's associated with the number 17 and 8. Q's are honest, dependable, charming, practical, mentally quick, and physically active, right? So you have way too much going on for you to, and not only that, Q's exhibit genius, and also sometimes can come off as peculiar, right? Because most geniuses do seem peculiar. But nevertheless, you have way too much going for you to deal with tomfoolery anymore, okay? That is what I have for you. I hope you have a fantastic day. I was trying to think of another word. I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye, Libras.